I'd first like to apologize for my very long leave of absence. It's almost been a year since I've done anything and recorded or streamed it, and I'm sorry. Mainly to myself, because of how much I enjoy doing so. Both of those things. And, well, to y'all as well. Regardless, I'm back, and I do want to stream more Vainglory and play more Vainglory in the future, as well as other games, and make videos on them, as I used to. Regardless, I'm back, and I did a Deep Rock Galactic stream the other day, and this video is me editing such a video, or such a stream down. And this video is something I hope to be the first of many. And it all starts with the perfect start. Me drinking my favorite drink in the game, the Slayer Stout. Reduced cooldown on the melee attack is just about all I could ever ask for, realistically. Also before the mission, it also went great with me asking the driller in actual perfect English my usual question of, how do you intend to commit war crimes today? That I ask every driller, wondering what primary they'll use so I can pick something to complement it. And rather almost idiotically of me, I still almost went volatile bullets, even though he said he was using the cryo cannon. In case you didn't know, that's a bad thing, because I want things on fire in that case, and the driller wants things like how he would like his beer. Ice cold. That's not very team synergistic. Good thing I didn't actually end up doing that. So the deep dive started by me doing gunner things. Gunning.
Lock and loaded.
Also among gunner things is me making a gunner brain observation on par with Sherlock Holmes in his movies. Another observation I made in the first mission would be by the time I got a single objective piece out of all we needed, our driller and scout, as well as the engineer, but by a lesser extent, got every other one. Yeah, it would appear as though I had some delays in my own ventures that included O2 problems, but also my own blunders. So with that, I played volleyball with myself, and even though I had some rough time actually figuring out how the deposit mechanic would work, despite my 100+ hours in gameplay, and actually I just fat fingered my click instead of my E, I got to hear the fact that a swarm was coming, and as a gunner, that was the greatest thing I could hear. However, let's not overlook the fact that as we near the end of objectives, that while I was trying to get a single egg and some nitra, the rest of my team actually tried to get the mission done within a reasonable amount of time, and actually did just about everything else. By just about, I mean actually everything else. And we end mission 1 with me waiting for this actual loser of a warden taking an hour to show me their weak point as I patiently wait up the line of shot. As well as a simple dash to the pod before carbon monoxide poisoning gives us stomach aches.
Reloaded.
Drop pod has landed and is ready for takeoff.
Might not look like much, but the drop pod...
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Stop him. Come on! We have to leave now! Is this safe? Rock and stone, brother!
Good job. Deep diving now.
Yeah! Rock and stone!
Next mission, we start with me being an actual great assist to the team as always, and being AFK for the first 10 seconds. Luckily we didn't get a hot drop spawn this time, so I was forgiven, or actually just mainly forgotten about. Sorry teammates.
Don't end up Clifford Chow now, yeah?
Let's kill it fast before it escapes.
After that we, and by we I mean the rest of my team, killed 2 Praetorians before I could land even a bullet on them, built a mule, and participated in one of my most favorite activities, eradicating my most hated enemy in the game off of spawn. Actually get spawn camped, I hate those guys. Like, these things suck. Actually my most hated enemy.
This to be sure. Bring the pay! Take care of the swarmer tunnel! Rock and stone! Yeah! Stone in the heart.
Later on in the mission, my teammates were actually having a conversation about how, while playing the game, one of them could hear their neighbors going at it like it was Christmas Eve already. Another player asked them, "Are you talking about Betsy?" As if they knew the person, and a third guy said that they could hear them going at it next door too.
Yeah, I think I hear her.
It's pretty weird that these randoms are all in the same dorm, I thought, as we continued to grab some more kite, and we found an honorary dwarf on the way that was like kind of an RPG character. You have to defeat them, and they will join your team. Join our team along Steve, that was already honorary dwarf amongst our ranks, but hey, there's one more. Oh, and I also met one of the rudest passive mobs in the game that blocked my zip line, as well as my shot of the warden that I ended up missing anyway.
Be gone, born ready. Zip, zoom.
One wave and a second warden killed later, and we take on the side quest of killing Betsy's tumors.
Now, rock and stone. Reloaded. Die! Pass your exploration. What will R&D think of next? Remember to share with your teammates. Stone like there's no tomorrow. If only this bloody
Then me and Scout had a competition to see who could throw a leg up a cliff better, and though I thought I had gotten it first try, I ended up short. Then I burned my dash cooldown to end up wasting it to recover the leg. Then I hear Scout hammering away to realize all my efforts weren't needed, as he already had the last leg anyway. Good use of time, and a dash.
Shield charge.
Almost to the home stretch of Mission 2, I was practicing for the loot bug balancing competition when the sound of a grabber caught all of our attentions and gave our friend a hug. Which I ignored her advances on my friend, despite being unwarranted, as I was busy trying to pop the pimple on one of the bugs. The bug equivalent to the paladin class that gives buffs to the rest of them.
Weapon ready.
So during our celebrations for that presser takedown, I kind of realized something that involved our 198 out of 200 lethal company quota and my relatively empty wallet that I hoped would round up to 200 somehow. It did not.
Ready to go for cold brew rock now.
Down the hatch!
All necessary kite collected. Objective completed.
Rock and stone.
All objectives done. Press the button on the mule when you're ready and we'll send the drop pod back in.
Cut to the next scene where it is exemplified once again on the run back to the drop pod. Always, always, and always stick with the driller. Whether you get lost or not, the person who can always find their way back to the pod is the driller. Because if they can't find the way, they can make one. Lesson learned. And we end this mission with the NG calling the seat that he wants in the drop pod. And while we got the whole gang here, and even have our +1 that we picked up along the way, we realized that one of us got lost inside the mall and took the sweet-ass time getting to the drop pod so that we could leave at a reasonable time. Late to their own party, actually.
Warden down. Now kill the rest of them.
Watch and learn! Check out these moves! One sentry gun, ready to be filled. Hey, I'm not the enemy!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
5,000 mules. Dowdies. The mules were the empty canister away from my load. My most trustiest of mules. Like that. Rock and stone.
Move it!
I hate nature.
The mule is secured. Initiating launch sequence. Ebro Galactic thanks you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you.
The rock and stone, he salutes you!
Nicely done. Express elevator to hell, heading out.
All he does is So the last mission starts off with some racism by Sir Phasmo and All Chat over there. And us doing that thing in Left 4 Dead where you clear Common from the safety of the safe room.
to say the least.
Yeah, this is about the
My
DRG
men have
equivalent
full
to it.
confidence in your abilities, however. Let's see to it they're not disappointed. Otherwise, there are beds reserved for your remains at the medbay back home.
Clearing the area.
So eventually I came across a nanocyte breeder, which I happen to enjoy killing and killing fast as possible. So while my team split to hack turrets, I took the opposite of fast travel to where I could efficiently make the living Zeppelin balloon not so living anymore.
I need more ammo. The time is not great.
Here.
Pump jack launched. Stay clear from the impact zone.
Reloaded.
After playing a bit of Balloon's Tower Defense, but with the bug equivalent of Moab that spawns ceramics, that also spawn even more enemies, just like ceramics do in the actual other game, I hear my favorite line in the whole game that tells me I can shoot more things.
The swarm is upon you.
I ordered a resupply.
Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
Cracker.
Request accepted. Stand clear. Pump jack inbound.
I'm wondering if finding bugs and moving dirt is the best way to make a living.
Adding more ammo.
Hey,
Really much better. We are unbreakable. Fire, you atom-raised young god.
what's the straight bullet here? That's grenade.
Here, get into cover.
Die. Never die. Is there a bloody target painted on my back or what?
Preserve your bullets. Born ready.
Pump jack requested and is inbound.
I was born
Hey, fighting team, you're almost through the wave.
Connect the pipelines to the pump jack. Taking some of the ammo. Red sugar. I've got so long, suckers. Over here by the marker point.
So, with another wave done and thinning out and in the books, I once again engaged in slow travel to contribute to the team, by watching my scout do what I was going to do anyway, and have a 1v1 with a spitter while in a pretty bad spot. And then I put myself in an even worse spot by following them. At least my zip helped the scout in the end.
Objective completed. The end quote has been met, and management will be pleased. Well done. Locked and loaded.
I spent the next eternity trying to get myself out of the literal hole I had gotten myself in. And in the end, I got to see a funny ragdoll of a formerly alive stinging tail, as well as seeing that once again, while I was jerking it into the bottom of a pit, my team had once again did the objective in almost its entirety without me. And while I was busy getting our team another +1, my team finished the rest of the objective without me. Then we just started the pumps and got ready for one last do montage.
Liquid mortar is being extracted. Pump sequence at 25%.
Stop shooting!
Incoming wave. This pipeline is fixed. We need to clear all malfunctions in order for the refinery to run. Pipeline functional again. However, we still have malfunctions in the system. Supply pod in position. Launching now.
And so, I conclude the story with me making optimal use of our reserves of nitro, and get ready for the final return to the drop pod.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way. We got company, and it's a nice one. Roger that. Supplies are coming.
Resupply. Resupply.
Supplies are on the way.
You're fast, bug, but I'm faster.
Blood pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Get out the way. For Rocket Stone!
Rocket Stone! One sentry gets Rocket Stone! There's no point to giving up command! I'm back! Rocket
You're a
Stone!
supply drop. Really
Lure us
should.
up.
If you don't Rocket Stone, you ain't
Rocket
coming
Stone.
hurting you.
Yeah! I'm with you, you golden
We'll bring you back in.
Leave
You
no
Rocket
thought
Stone!
behind.
You Rocket Stone!